Let's kill the culprit.
Oh no,
How many culprits did you find?
a game about Newport, me putting difficult choices in front of you guys. How dare I?
I'm not upset at you.
I know, I'm looking at
I want you to know, for some reason,
I know Laura's
this had tears going down my face. That out of all things.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
To recap from last session, you guys went to the expeditionary place, and the owner said, "Fuck off, you stinky humans." And then he talked to his brother, and he said, "Well, my brother's a dickhead. You bring him some money, and you can come on as partners and investors, because we don't really need a bunch of just, people to swing swords. We have a lot of those. But you guys do have a lot of very valuable skills that I don't want to pass up. Now you guys have the task of acquiring enough money to get on here. However, and as I've noted in the quest chat, are all of the relevant tasks that you guys know that you have, that you've either set out to me or that have been given to you guys. And I am going to start with Kaz, because he missed last session pretty much entirely. So, which of, obviously excluding the Odis Mound Expedition, which of the various different tasks on the board actually intrigues you? Is something that you want to have Kaz involved in? And then whatever one you pick is the first one we're going to be focusing on, and we'll grab whatever other family members want to be involved.
Who are the Red Irons?
The Red Irons are the mercenary group that you guys were basically enslaved to for 3 cycles.
And what are they? We are still enslaved, or are we
No,
better?
You guys are freed now. But that also comes with the fact that you don't have a job.
What are these motherfuckers want from me anyway?
I
think I would go for Grandfather Will. Is that?
Go for
the Birthright.
Birthright.
Is that suicidal?
Right.
Yeah.
And I know Nam is.
Yeah.
I know Nam is also interested in Birthright.
I'm also interested in Birthright.
Wonderful. Okay. So we are going to cut to back in the family home as Kaz. You should approach your sisters about breaking into that their mansion.
First, I should describe Kaz, shouldn't I?
You probably should describe Kaz since you missed last session.
Yeah. Standing around, let's say 6 foot tall. Kaz has long brown hair, as he decided to. That's been fading, revealing the original color, as he decided that was the best way to. One of the most telling marks of being a Hycro, as the ink that was used on that, I don't know how to say the other one. It's dissipating little by little, revealing back. One good eye, long flowing hair, one good eye, as the other was ripped apart by one of his old friends. His old friends. He's still very bitter about that one. Very bitter. As carrying himself on what essentially is some chainmail and hide. He would approach the big sis of the house and the not as big sister.
I'm gonna help you out here. Did you just say you're basically wearing chainmail and hide?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want to have an undershirt on that because you're in the desert, and that chainmail will get scorching hot really quickly.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, no, I missed last session too. The family home is in the desert, just as we are currently right now, you said.
We are in the desert of Ash on the Storm Coast. It's actually probably a bit cooler due to the amount of rain, but I would imagine it still gets upwards to like typically in the like 80s, 90s, 100s. Is that right, Jordan?
Okay.
Yeah,
no, goes.
So it is a desert, so it is very arid most of the time. But you guys are on the coast alongside heavy cliffs. So depending on the time of the cycle, there will be periods where the temperature reaches upwards to 90 degrees, and then there will be periods closer to the beginning and end of the cycle where the temperature drops as low as like 40 and 50 degrees because of the rain and the wind and the fact that you guys are actually like pretty much dead center between Niflund and Morgul. If it wasn't for the influence of Phatos and Phoenix over the area, the natural like temperature would be like mid 50s. But Phoenix likes to turn up the heat, and Phatos likes to drench everybody. So there's a pretty decent amount of time where it's very hot and very humid.
For the sounds, it sounds like it's just humid right now.
The temperature outside right now would probably be around 70 to almost 80 degrees, and yeah, it's humid. It could rain at any moment. It's usually raining, not hard, but it's usually raining.
This is awful. This is an awful climate. I know all too well. Especially because my family likes to do vacations on the fucking raining season sometimes. When it comes to not of course by accident most of the time. It's cozy though if you're inside.
I'm sending you to Brazil.
Not far off, honestly. They have better beaches though. Yes. Yeah, I'll approach. Where would Mona be? Where would yeah.
Where would Mona and Morrigan be right now? Where in the house?
I mean, up to lore, but do you want to be being told more Loptifian propaganda? I mean, stories?
Sure, yes. Why not?
Yeah, so they're probably in my study room, not my room, because my room has evil, dark cult shit going on in it, but you don't need to worry about that.
We really do, but I don't think my character knows that, so, you know.
They don't.
Of course they don't. You don't worship the lie without being good at lying.
So yeah, I'm in an office, which, because Dad said I can turn whatever room I want into whatever I want, I just grabbed another upstairs room and converted it into an office.
Yeah.
Is that dead? So yeah, what will we be telling Morrigan as I approach?
You would have to enter the room unless you listen into what we're talking about. Unless Dan wants me to start off talking and then have him be introduced. What do you want to do, Dan? Set the scene. Come on.
Yeah, God damn. Yeah, no. So yeah,
I'm excited. I like this game.
You can be mid conversation as you like open to the door because like you're not locking the office. Like you're in the office. So
do I hear the conversation before I enter? Like some muffle?
I imagine. I mean, the walls aren't super thick, so they're thin enough that they can be easily knocked down. So you can overhear a little bit of what's going on as like before.
I'll take a second. Yeah, I'll take a second and just listen in for a second. I wanna make sure. That said,
Also
that
check
Mona
your
was on
DMs.
some weird. Yeah, Mona was on some weird cold shit when that last thing that told us. So we had to check.
Check your DMs.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so you would hear. What horrific lie do I want to tell to my sister to convince her to join the goddess of strife and vampires?
I don't. Does he actually have dominion of vampires?
Yes.
That's
She's the vampire queen. Yes.
Hold on, I'm double checking. Keep going.
Long ago upon the spire, Roptif was the avatar of truth and honesty. She had held these tenets greatly, ensuring that they were never broken. But as time went on, and the light began to get darker, she realized a fallacy within the faith of Locke.
And that is when I step in. Hey, sister! No, not even talking.
She continues reading as a preacher would. The fallacy within the faith of Locke. He is a good God, a righteous and powerful one, who believes in justice, truth, and honesty. But he would turn his back the second one told a lie, even to protect themselves or others. He would damn thousands of souls to death because they refused to lie, and the armies would march upon them. When Locke questioned her god about this, it enraged him. And he said to her, "If you wish to be a monster, I shall cast you down as one." And thus began the tradition of gods shunning and destroying the image of the White Lady.
As I step in and I put my hand between both of you, like in the desk, like leaning on it. So,
Yes.
I'm Morrigan.
How did Morrigan react to that?
He looks fascinated. Like she wants to know more.
Fuck. My expression, my inner thought is like, shit.
Oh, she is a god of vampires. Neat.
You would know your sister is the type who wants to know everything about everything, if that makes sense.
Much I type yes.
It's so it could just be that. It could just be that.
Hey, Dan.
What?
Can I have a special gift given to me by my waifu?
That depends.
It is nothing serious.
Here we go.
That depends.
Here it comes.
You know those little music box things where you turn the handle and there's a piece of paper in it with holes and it plays a song as the piece of paper goes through? That is absolutely within the technological capabilities of Zelf, as it's basically just clockwork and a piece of paper.
Those are so
I
cute.
have one of those.
I have
Fine.
one of those. It's so cute.
I will take that. It is playing right now. I'm going to put on music.
Yeah, all you do is you pull a switch, and then the clockwork mechanisms play the song, and it's just a music box type of music, but that's good enough. That I will let you have. That I don't need to break the universe to give you that.
This music is playing. I'm looking at you. You're interrupting a very personal time with my sister and I.
That's very. That's Hi, Morrigan. Hi, Morrigan.
Hi, Kaz.
Does Kaz come from same mom, or was he different mom?
Kaz was. Let me check my notes.
I think he's different mom.
I think. Hold on. Where the fuck did my notes go? Which in the notebooks is this from?
Look,
I got
it's
a lot
half
of
sister.
notebooks.
Look, half sister is a thing, or everyone just acts like we're from the same people. Because the
No,
children.
we would all act like
Yeah, no. So Kaz is from different mom, but he's oldest kid of different mom. He's oldest son.
So I don't treat you as good as I would my direct siblings.
It's
Of
rude.
course you don't. So is Morrigan, right? Like both of you are same mother.
Yeah, Morgan and I are the same mom, and Korina and I obviously were twins. Identical twins beyond the fact that I got blessed by Morgul and they didn't for some reason.
Yeah, I pull out. Titus, how would we know about the goodwill, about the will of our grandpa?
Yeah. So, your uncle has said that when your mom left, abandoning an arranged marriage that she was supposed to have, she was written out of the will. When your grandfather died, he was given everything, and then he couldn't keep the family fortune up, and eventually ended up losing the house on a bet.
Of course he did.
Whenever your mom tries to argue that she should have had something still left in the will, he gets really angry and like you don't. An exact quote is, "You don't get to stay the favorite when you fuck off with some maids into through," and then he'll just leave. He takes it quite a bit of offense to the idea that she would still be even in the will at all.
Also, keep in mind that the person who found out about this will still being in that house was Mona.
Yeah, that was Mona. Yeah.
Okay. Mona, we need to retrieve the wheel.
Oh, now you all want to go?
Look, I was busy, as he says, doing something else. I do not want to talk about it at all. What I need right now is I want to help. I want to do something for this family, and Gramps' will seems like it would be very helpful. You follow?
It would be extremely helpful. But I question why you want to go.
It's like dangerous territory. It says the Darklands. Literally says Darklands. Like,
Well, Darktown. But yeah, basically you go through the sewers to get in through the bottom of the basement, which your mom was the one that told you about the back entrance. That being said, roll me a diplomacy check, sort of retroactive diplomacy check real quick.
14. Yeah, 14 Titus.
Yeah. So previously, you'd approached your uncle to find out more about who was who owned the house, for him to admit and make you promise not to tell your mother this, but he suspects that the man he lost the bet to was a poacher, aka the illegal types of slavery. Now, obviously, slavery is legal in Newport, but it's illegal to just pick random people off the street and start selling them as slaves, or to send slavers into allied countries like the Kingdom of Thru or the Vigus Empire and just start kidnapping poor people. Poachers do that, And they get away with it by like kidnapping someone and then waiting long enough for that person to nobody to be looking for them anymore, and then put them on the market. So, as far as gambling's concerned, your the old family home is probably headquarters for an illegal like human trafficking circle, and he feels awful about it. But there's nothing he can do about it because he doesn't have any proof to take to the guards, and it's his fault they have control of the house.
I won't. Look, it's it's an ancestral home of ours, and if you two young ladies go alone, it might get nasty. Uncle told me a few things that are not very nice about the house right now.
Father,
I want what?
I'm a better combatant than half this family combined, put together.
They're looking at you. I cross my arms, look up, and say, "You're looking at the other half, sis." Then
By the way, that golem incident. Mona was the one. Like Mona was the one to do the most damage to that golem.
And you also almost died in one hit.
I did, but I didn't die.
Glass cannon is the definition of your character build.
they're looking at the other one, sis.
Yeah, you're looking at the other 50%.
And look, I also want. Look, I want to clean up house. Okay. They are doing some nasty business in there, and the will help family in general. Okay? I want to hunt these motherfuckers.
Yeah, Mona's looking at you. By the way, I'm playing her less like misandrous against her family. She's a massive misandrous and basically sees that any thing that she found or what she was excited to do, if one of her brothers wants to do it with her, the first thing any of her brothers would know is that they need to get past the fact that she thinks that they're just trying to take her glory. They're trying to take from her because she's the woman. That's how she sees. That's exactly what she sees you're trying to do right now. You will know that for a fact. So saying you're looking at the other half is not a good idea.
Yeah, fair. Well, he's gonna say it anyways, because like I said, he has bad people skills. Natural charisma. He's learning how to talk to people. But he says, look, I know. You found the thing, you know how to do it. I got extra information that might help us, and
I don't just know how to do it. I am very skilled at these matters.
And you're also extremely smart. So it's not just it's not a matter of working harder. If you have extra hands, he just moves his fingers. You work easier.
She raises her hand, like she puts her hand up to stop you. You are a very large body, you know that, right?
He looks up, he looks down, he looks up. I take it from that, yes. He smirks. Large body means a large shield. Mid shield, if you will.
Rather you not get put in a meat grinder, but hypothetical, but
What makes you
What?
think you can do this better than I can?
Nothing. That's why I came from you for you. I want. Now, if I think I could do this, yeah, I also have to say, if I think I could do this better than you, I would just not come to you at all.
She stares at you when you say that. So if you thought that I wasn't intelligent, you would happily steal my work from me, right out from underneath me.
No.
That's what you just told me. She looks
He
at
looks to the
Morrigan.
side and scratches.
Did he not just say if he didn't think I was helpful, he would just do the job himself?
I did kind of say that, didn't I?
Wasn't kind of.
Clover, are you there? Not
I was
Clover.
talking to Morrigan.
More.
Oh, sorry. What was said? I was just, yeah, brain is mush. What was said?
Mona said that did he not just say that if he did not think that I was useful to him, he would just do the work himself.
I don't think that was his intent.
Not, it's what he said. My dear little sister, you must recognize this is how this is what happens. Even in your own family, they'll take from you. If they can.
She furrows her brows. Who would... Well, that he's our brother.
That makes him the most dangerous. You inherently want to trust him, but he'll still take from you. It is the way of men. Human men in particular. They are conquerors, after all. She says that, she looks at you with disdain. By the way, in this, the office is where she keeps the skull crusher, or whatever it was that our father gave us. Basically, the family weapon that was like
Regular mace.
the mace. The family mace is hanging up on the wall above me. It's this like glowing green skull mace thing.
I mean, see, I think he genuinely wants to help, though.
Maybe he does.
It's
Maybe he doesn't. She was saying along the lines that human men are conquerors and they will try to take from everybody, including their own family.
That. He looks at her like, that's a very cynical view. That's not.
It should
That's
be
not
noted
correct.
at the beginning of this game, Mona was basically being forced to marry a man she didn't love for the benefit of the family.
That's that's a cynical statement that is not all untrue. He says as he looks to the side.
Enough of it is true, though, isn't it?
He just said not all untrue. Like, yeah, he's given some reason, but
Oh, okay, that changed what I was saying. She looks at her sister. See?
they just
what am I supposed to be saying?
He just admitted that what Mona said was true.
somewhat true.
Oh,
I was.
I
I mean,
that doesn't.
I was talking about society in general, though. I wasn't intending to take you away from your glory, sister.
Oh, you weren't intending.
No.
You don't intend, do you? You just do.
He scratched to the side of his left eye, like, okay. So I'm just here to try to give a helpful hand. I have, like I said, some extra information. I want you to lead this exploration, because you know better than I do and most of us do. What we have to do with that wheel, where we have to go, I just know there's going to be peril on the side.
Well, if anything bad happens, I'll just shoot them.
That's
You want me to help you because you feel you need to take this. You will owe me something. What you owe
take
me, I don't know yet.
to
But
take
you will
this.
owe me.
Oh, you think I want the credit for this? Is that what's happening?
No. No.
What the hell? What the hell do you mean? I want to take this from you?
Brother, you're the oldest male. Whether I hand the deed over to Mother or not, whether I say it's my plan, whether I say that it was mostly Morrigan and I, you will be given credit.
He grabs some random paperweight as he throws it around his hand. He's a bit nervous right now as he paces a bit. Okay, fair. I don't want to owe you anything more, Mona. But
I look at Morrigan again. Doesn't even deny it.
do you want to feel good at lying? Just tell them I didn't help at all. I wasn't there. I was doing something else on the side. I don't.
Son of a bitch.
You broke up there. I couldn't hear you.
She said,
Yeah,
you son of a bitch.
His eyes darkened a bit. Titus, did my which mom survive?
Theirs.
His eyes darkens a bit as you say that. As he stops and puts the paperweight down. So
So. What?
are we gonna do this? Do you want to lead this exploration? We do this, we enter, we smash some heads, and you take the paper, you give it to Mom,
You
and you take the
genuinely
cloak.
are a monster, aren't you, brother?
What?
Yes, sure, why not? Let us go.
Just to clarify, you call him a monster?
You indeed did.
I think Dam's internet's been spotty for a second.
No, I'm not really cutting out. I don't think I am. Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. This should be. Hopefully, I'm on my data now. Yeah, she called you a monster.
I don't know. And Mona, don't call me that ever again.
Hi.
You have 1,000 things you want installed of me that I will not care. That one I do not abide for. Even if you mean it or not, I do not care.
She looks you in the face. You are a monster. Before walking over and grabbing the family mace and putting it on her belt.
I look at Morgan like, the fuck does she mean?
She called you a monster. I disagree with it. I don't think
She's
you're a
still
monster.
here.
But I know, but
Just clarity.
I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. I don't understand why you're confused.
Maybe this is moment of stupidity out of character. It's because I'm a man. That's it. That's essentially it.
My man's. You might not. You might not know why she's calling you a monster in character, but I've sort of explained before, and she's been saying it this entire time. She feels that the only reason you are doing this is to take this thing that she found, that she was given this idea for, away from her and put it onto you. And this entire conversation, you've basically been saying, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not what I've been trying to do. And she doesn't believe you.
I see. Okay,
You've agreed with every single point she has made about why she doesn't really like men, and said, "Oh yeah, all of this stuff you're saying is true," and then you're trying to tell her, "But I'm not doing it."
Yeah. That's just look. Yeah, he's confusing character then. Whatever. Yeah, no, you have a point. It's poachers, by the way. As I'm about to walk off, those are the guys. They probably have a fucking whole operation there. Don't tell Uncle I said that.
I mean, if we're going to go there, I would like to have Kaz with us in case shit hits the fan. Well, there isn't a such thing as a fan, but huh?
There could be. It's just like
Not electric fans, but
Probably
yeah, not.
like something similar, like a wheel. When shit
A
hits
wheel
the
with, like-
wheel.
When shit hits the wheel, yeah.
I was about to say when shit goes haywire, but that doesn't exist.
Wires don't exist, yeah.
Just go with the wheel.
Haywire is the wire that used to put up hay bales.
Well, it's in the
It
name,
was-
hay
it-
wire.
It was just adopted for something else.
Shit goes south. There we go.
South would be pretty bad in this game.
Yeah.
As you guys prepare to head or down into Darktown, we are going to shift our attention. Leopold, which of the main quests are interested your character the most, or is there something different you want to be doing?
So Leopold is up on the roof. He's got a little section that's some dirt spread out, and he's kind of sitting in the dirt, kind of Indian style. He's down to his skivvies. The rest of himself is his clothes are kind of off on the side, and he's got some markings in the sand, and he's got his seeds, and he kind of does kind of a little prayer. And well, he starts off like singing. He's like, "Oh, Damar is good to me, and so I thank Damar for giving me the things I need, the suns and the rains and the apple seed. Damar is good to me." And basically, he's just kind of just, Damar, you've watched over us and watched over me and guided me, and I greatly appreciate it, and I wouldn't follow anyone else. It seems that our family's having some issues right now. Obviously, some issues we can't solve, but that's beside the point. But there are some things that are kind of out there that we need to take care of. So I'm coming to you to see if you could maybe guide, help point us in the right direction, what to focus on. Any kind of help you could provide or guidance would be appreciated. And he's casting divination, knowing that the answer doesn't necessarily come immediately. It could be within 24 hours. But he'll kind of push each of his little seeds in the dirt and just kind of focus on that for now.
Because the seeds sink into the dirt, and nothing happens. Really.
Cool. He's going to get dressed and go see what everyone's up to.
Well, it seems that Mona and Morrigan and Kaz are heading out for the day.
You guys, sorry, go on.
Oh yeah. So yeah, out of character real quick before we progress. Did you want Leopold to progress to look into maybe going and talking to Aveline, or going and talking to Varric, or is there not is there nothing specific that Leopold is looking to
Nothing
progress?
specific. That's kind of why he did his divination, because he wanted to get some guidance to see which path might be best to start on or prioritize.
Okay. 7, you want to pipe in with something specific that Locke would be interested in doing first? 7,
Okay.
Please have a solid opinion.
I personally like the pub, but that's just because I'm British.
Wait, about what?
The list of quests on the quest channel.
So yeah, on the quest channel, the 2 that are available for the rest of you guys, as 3 of you guys are going to go deal with the old, trying to get Grandpa's will.
Okay.
So the 2 that are available to start working on right now are either going and talking to Varric at the Hangman, or going and seeing if the guard have any work, because your younger brother mentioned, the we know, Aveline, she came with us from through. She's in the guard. The guard could have work for us. And you guys need to raise money.
I'm probably just gonna follow. I'm probably just gonna follow Morrigan.
Because you guys are getting ready to leave the house. Putting on overcoats and stuff like that. Putting on your shoes.
Yeah, Morgan has her bow slung over her back.
Always good to leave the house with your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer wear armor, so I had to. So yeah. But I have the family mace on my belt. I have my morning star. And she just sort of is lazily swinging the morning star back and forth.
Morrigan's like sitting on a step doing her shoelaces.
I'm just gonna walk up to you guys and ask you if you guys are heading out somewhere.
Yes, Kaz has a plan, and we're gonna go with him.
Mind if I tag along?
Mona looks at her brother.
Just to clarify, Locke is your full brother, not half brother.
Yeah. So I treat him a bit better, but I look at Kaz. As I look at him, like, this was your plan.
This was my
As she just starts taking her shoes off. I'll be in my office.
I'm going to just look at. Sorry. As Mona's walking off, I'm used to your shenanigans, but at this point we've lived together for some time, and I'm just going to say I'm not taking anything from you. I'm just tagging along to make sure none of you die. So you could probably win by yourself.
Die, I'll shoot you.
Locke, the only boy in the family who knows how to talk to Mona.
She sighs. So it just so happens that another brother wants to go with us?
Do I look like I care for any of the rewards?
She shrugs.
But this is literally your fucking plan. What the fuck are you
If I want... Mona, if I want something, I'll ask for it.
Also, Mona, you can roll me an insight
True.
check. You can roll me an insight
I don't need
check.
to.
Yeah,
We're doing good. We're doing good dynamic roleplay right now.
Okay,
We're doing this.
Just continue, yeah.
No, you're right. You're no liar. Not like the Lacunites of our family.
And if he tried stealing your glory, I would stand by your side.
She just smile at that. Right. As she starts putting her shoes back on. I'll trust you.
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay.
What?
Cass just looks at both of you like, the fuck are you both talking about? Utter confusion in his face.
He's such a himbo.
Are you guys for real thinking that my plan? What do you mean by my plan at first, and then you are the one who wanted to do this fucking. You wanted to go for the family will first. I just wanted to give a hand.
I'm just gonna walk up to you, Kaz, put my hand, my hand covered with my gauntlet on your shoulder, and just say, "Don't worry about it. Just let it be."
Oh, what?
And I'm
sorry.
As I say that to him, I'm staring him straight in the eyes. Direct eye contact.
Yeah, in the eye, he has one.
Right, in the eye.
He was
fucking Cyclops.
The other one was literally take one swing by a fucking mace. Just took it away. It wasn't nice. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what Mona is on anymore. Just let's go. Out.
Morrigan, she claps her hands. What's that saying? The more the merrier?
As we cut away from you guys, the guard. Okay. So are you wanting Leopold to go with you to the guard?
If he wants to, I don't. It's up to him.
Leopold, do you want to go with them to the guard, or do you want to go by yourself to the pub?
Well, I'm not going anywhere by myself.
In this city? Fuck that.
Fair, but you're a man. You'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be
He's a
fine.
Hycro.
It's
also
it's
Hycro.
more it's more of a Calfar city, and they don't care what gender you are.
As you guys head up into Hightown, we're gonna follow Kiki and Leopold for now because it's less that I have to do real quick. As you guys head up into Hightown, which, as I've described before, is full of these monolithic sort of buildings, alleyways, large like flags hanging from the walls, shingled buildings, and nicely clothed, like people walking around. There's a lot more guards. As you guys both walk into a courtyard, which you have to pass through the courtyard in order to get where you're going. In front of the Church of Phoenix. And roll me perception checks, hearing or sight.
I got perception, sight.
Mine did something weird. It exploded on 7 instead of 8. 12.
What?
It doesn't look like it exploded on 7.
Oh, no. Okay, 19. It was just a plus. I got confused.
What did you get, Clover?
20.
As you guys witness someone who looks strangely familiar. He had he has blonde hair, very light skin. He's wearing sort of porcelain white armor, very not particularly shiny, but very ornate looking. And he's like hammering a notice onto the notice board in front of the Church of Phoenix, which often has a lot of like odd jobs, or like they call it the Board of Honor, like places where like if you need people to help you when you don't have any way of rewarding them, you put like the job up there, and people who like are only in it for like helping and honoring other people will come and help.
Damn it, money or helping.
As you hear, Sebastian, stop this madness, as like one of the clerics in armor comes up. The church cannot... Oh, hold on. Sorry. The church cannot condone this behavior. As he says, as like they're arguing, and she tries to like pull down what the notice board, and he says, "You're not going to stop me. Justice will be done, even if the church doesn't." As like he like hammers it back on and like marches away. As he pulls it off, this isn't honor. This isn't justice. This is murder. And then he pulls his arrow off of his bow off of his back and fires an arrow in, pinning the message to the board. And he then just walks away.
Rena raises an eyebrow. It looks at Leopold before she walks over to the notice board.
Having both of you rolled pretty damn well, you've noticed something interesting about him. Before he marched away, you realized, the man was blonde, but his roots weren't blonde. His roots were purple.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna... should I run over to him when I notice that fuck?
Oh, he's already been lost in the crowd. Like he wasn't sticking around.
I'm gonna notice this and try looking in the crowd.
Roll me another perception check.
Perception sight. 30.
13.
30.
30, yeah.
30.
30.
30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Double eights?
No, just 1 8.
No, I got an
8,
8.
7, 6 plus 9. Oh,
Damn.
so almost a straight.
Yeah, you see that he's like grabbed onto like one of the carts pulling through the city, and like he's heading south through Hightown.
Wait, she's gonna grab onto Leopold's wrist and start running
Wait, I'm trying to
towards
read.
him.
You're not even gonna look at what the notice that he put up.
Leopold
on the
was
board.
trying before he got
Okay,
yanked.
okay, fine.
Well, no,
Fine,
it's a rush, so he's getting away. But would Leopold
Yeah.
have seen anything in the brief moment he had to glance?
Okay,
Yeah. So
could take it
I'm
with
gonna
us.
say you were reading the message where she was like looking for the guy. So what you read was a grave crime has been committed against all free-thinking men and women in the kingdom of Thru. The human family, one of the founding human
Boy, he can't
families
write
of
very well,
trade,
can he?
my family, was brutally murdered, down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by, and then you yanked away.
Ah,
well, you could honestly take the paper with us while you're being dragged.
well, it's kind of a distant, and he kind of shot a crossbow, so he's not going to grab it. He's just going to follow along.
Okay. As she's running towards him while he grabs on the cart, she yells, "Wait!"
Roll me an athletics check.
Ugh. My athletics is shit. What advantages do I have? Nothing that can help me. Anyway, 14.
Yeah, I'll also say you were able to like while she grabbed you, you yanked the notice off the board, but you're just not able to read the whole thing while you're running.
Can he hear me though while I'm shouting "wait"?
Ah, that's another roll. Roll me a sing check.
What's missing? I actually put max points in sing.
That's right, you have a wonderful singing voice. Nam, is it bad that I take so much glee telling people to make rolls that I know they don't have a lot of points into?
16.
You shouldn't be forcing people to make rolls. In some cases, you should let them do things because it makes better scenes.
So yeah, there's no way you're keeping up with the. There's no way you're keeping up with that card. But as you yell, like he turns and looks.
And he probably sees a Hycro. Purple hair, purple eyes, pale, just pulling another Hycro frantically towards him.
Leopold's waving the notice. You've dropped this.
Yeah, he furrows his brows with like, what in the? The look of genuine confusion is like the last thing you see is like the car turns the corner.
Can we cut it off?
Leopold, do you want to take the lead instead of being dragged? You can make an attempted athletics
He is
check.
slow. He's got -5 to speed and can't take the athletics running forte. So I don't know how effective
Probably
he would
not.
be.
You guys probably are not catching up to this card.
Do you think if we act smart enough, we can guess which way he's going so we can cut it off?
Well, that's why I was asking if we knew the city enough to try to take a shortcut.
Hightown. You guys don't know Hightown all that well.
Okay. Well, we can take a guess.
Question: aren't you guys clerics?
Oh
You
yeah,
might
I
have
am
clerical
cleric.
stuff that can help you.
Let me see my
Yeah,
clerk
he
sheet.
doesn't really like cast on a whim. Plus, I don't fully.
I'm Anti-Caster 3, so I can do Twilight Touch.
These are precepts. If there's something in light or darkness precepts that might be able to help you.
But I don't remember what was it. Not did I put in my notes? Fuck.
I know there's seeping through the cracks, but I don't think that will help.
No, just
The
Yeah.
cracks summon. So you can summon both light and darkness spirits. You have despondency, and then I think the third one is the darkening, so you can make everything dark around you. And then light. I don't think there's anything.
I don't think
Earth might
like
help, though.
I just need enough time to actually get to him or know where he's going.
Well, maybe the note will give a clue.
Okay, finish reading the note as Korina's probably trying to figure out what to do.
You can make a hole under the cart.
That'd be funny.
We can't that happen even if we don't know where it is.
Yeah. Ken, if you finish reading the note, the rest of it says this massacre was carried out by the enforcers, but also by members of the Flint Mercenary Company, and thus, as I cannot legally enforce justice upon those who claim to be representatives of justice, I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each member of the Flint Company soldiers in the city of Newport. Sincerely, Prince Sebastian.
Okay.
Second generation right there.
Yep. Okay.
So it's killing people.
Do I need to?
That's now you understand why the cleric of Phoenix was like, what? Hold on, bro. This ain't exactly the most honorable thing.
Yeah.
These effects are well into killing people. The fuck you want about?
Oh yeah, no, but they care about image.
Better
Optics
than
matter.
killing genociders.
Okay, if I do seeping into the cracks, I might figure out where he's going. But if I get a light spirit, maybe I can have it stop or follow him. I don't.
But we have his note. We know what he wants.
But we don't know where he's going.
I'm sure someone will know where a prince lives. Would we know where a prince lives? I mean,
Presumably somewhere here in Hightown, where big manors and mansions are.
oh.
Or he's in our situation where finding a job isn't that fun.
Well, sis, if you want to track him down, we can ask around.
We also need to talk to the guard.
True.
Maybe the guard knows.
All right. To the guard. Da-la-la.
Before we go, I'm gonna do steeping into the cracks on our bow here.
Do what?
I'm gonna try to do seeping into the cracks if that could help us at all.
Oh, gotcha.
On who?
The prince, unless like that's I need to see.
He's already out of sight. Like he's out of
Okay,
like.
that's
like he's
a
gone-
seeing spell. I got it. Okay, let's go to the guard.
Yeah, like you have to be able to like, at the very like, see the person to cast it on them. Usually.
Okay, we have to probably go to the guard. That's honestly right now our best option.
Seems like it.
As as you get to the Viscount Keep, which is a large, like Babylonian hanging garden style, like tiered, like somewhere in between a pyramid fortress and like an actual castle with very like brutalistic architecture, like lots of like squared off shapes. There's the flags everywhere. As the Exalted One is he wasn't fucking elected, he was given the settlement of Newport by the house itself. It's very opulent and ostentatious building.
Maybe one day our house will look like this, huh?
Maybe one day.
As you walk in, and there's a lot of guards positioned around, like random people who have come to see the Viscount, courtesans and courtiers, like lesser nobility that are just sort of hang around. As over in the southern wing of the building is the main, like down a flight of stairs and in past like a secured set of doors is the actual barracks where like most of the guards will sleep and stay for probably a few days at a time. As there are guards kind of just mulling about, most of which are off duty right now. So there's kind of just sitting around the barracks, playing cards, talking, eating, drinking.
Do we see the guy that we're meant to talk to, or is it any guard?
Yeah. You over standing by the where all of, like the patrols are posted, is Aveline. And Aveline was the wife of Tom's character's not Tom's character, Seven's character's mentor, Locke, who taught him how to, he was a knight of Pelgan, taught him how to be a Pelganite, elevated him to the position of priest. He died during the Inquisition. Aveline survived. She made it here to Newport with you guys. But obviously she's not part of the family, so she's not going to stack up with you guys at the house. So she made her own way. She joined the city guard.
Okay. So she would recognize us.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna... I'm gonna go up towards her.
Doing well for yourself, I see.
God damn, this cough.
Leopold offers her a cough drop.
Which one of you approaches first?
We're kind of both approaching at the same time, not like...
Yeah. Leopold's the one who spoke first. We both went over.
But we both, approached at the same time.
Yeah. She just turns and looks, and she doesn't have the kind of face of a friend you haven't seen in years. It's been about 3 cycles, so almost an entire year since you've seen her last. Hello there, Leopold.
So what they got you doing around here?
Yeah, how have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry. It feels like it's only been a few days. I've been keeping an eye on both of you, or the whole family, really. She kind of leans against the back wall. Information's one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand, by the way. That son of a bitch. Heard that you were looking to get onto his expedition.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. we're here for a job, right?
Yeah, I was letting you, if you wanted to take the lead.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Looking
Yeah,
for a
we're
job.
getting a job. We've heard that there's work. We
Right.
wanted to have more information.
I might have a job for you. But, so he kind of looks around to make sure no one else is listening. Jobs come and go. Sometimes the guard doesn't want to get things done. Other times, I notice that the guard isn't doing something on purpose. Between you and me, I don't like doing the way the Carver tend to do them. I don't like watching money grease justice. I don't think either of you do either.
No, doesn't sound
No.
right to me. He speaks in hushed tones just to be safe.
Yeah, we're gonna be
My
quiet
fault.
if she's be quiet.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming. An ambush. Probably for a caravan, although I don't find any shipments that seem to be matching up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob? I'm putting a stop to it. My district or not. Are you in?
He looks at
He
his sister to
smiles.
see what she's
She
thinking.
gives a smile and nods.
Yeah, he cracks his
And-
knuckles and nods.
I
Oh,
knew I could count on both of you. They're hidden
Also-
over by Thundermount. Remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut, I know. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I've got to be there. You're
Fair.
acting on behalf of the guard, after all.
You got a point. But also, she gestures to the note. We saw someone putting this up. He had blonde hair, but his roots were purple. She is still talking in a hushed tone. We're wondering if you might know where he might be going. He hopped onto a cart before we lost sight of him.
She reads the note. Right. Heard about this man. We were alerted by the Church of Phoenix that if there were a considerable number of murders involving the Flint gang, we should look into it. As she folds it back and hands it to you. Luckily for everybody involved, the Flint mercenary gang are a bunch of bastards who have it coming. I don't think the guard will be looking into it. As far as where he can be found, I haven't the slightest idea. I presume that if he's this good at hiding, well, he'll know if the Flint gang starts dropping. He'll find you. Or he won't.
Well, he saw us and he looked confused, so I don't know if he'll try finding us from that alone.
Kiki, I'd look confused too. You're not even trying to hide in plain sight.
Well, neither was he. He was putting this notice up in front of the church.
And he put his name on it.
Did he? But he didn't put his last name on it.
You do have a point.
And
Listen, just because the events of the Inquisition aren't being enforced now that the Inquisition is over here in Newport, doesn't mean that there aren't a few ambitious individuals within the enforcer ranks who won't take it upon themselves to mark you as heretics. And Kiki, I happen to know that you are a heretic. You need to be more careful.
He just looks down at that. And
What
fumbles
on
with the
What on
note.
earth would your brothers and sisters do if something bad happened to you? You and Leopold are like half the intelligent thoughts in that family.
everyone
Goodness
has their
knows-
strengths.
I
Goodness
wouldn't
knows,
say that.
goodness knows my late husband's apprentice is a dumbass.
Now, to be a bit nicer, It might be the truth, but there's nicer ways to put it.
So,
Nicer ways don't communicate information the way it needs to be communicated.
Fair.
I don't sugarcoat things, Kiki. Now, let me know when you're ready. We'll head out.
is there anything we need to
Do
prepare
not.
for to get any kind of documentation or equipment, or just as is?
We're heading.
Just bring ourselves.
We're heading out into the desert near Sundermount. I'd recommend bringing water and a weapon.
Got it.
She nods. And what should we do with the notes? Do we follow up on it, or do we put it back up?
I don't think they liked it being put up. I think maybe we hold on to it and see what comes of it.
The Church of Phoenix are a bunch of hypocrites. They encourage violence unless it looks bad. Honor only means doing what's attractive and conventional. Killing Mihangi is everyone's favorite pastime, so it's honorable. Killing conventional mercenaries who, some of them might be innocent, but the majority of them are violent thugs. Now that's... can't be doing that. Especially if you're convincing other people to do it.
Hmm.
Fair.
She rolls her eyes. Keep the note. Keep a lookout for the members of that company. Trust me, no one will miss them if you decide to put a couple of them in the bay.
He nods at this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Leopold, we should probably get our stuff ready,
Yeah. Sounds
and
good.
we'll come back.
All right. I'll meet you outside town.
It's a plan.
What time?
Actually, that's a good question. See, she's a
No,
smarter
let's
one.
just meet at a random time.
She shrugs. I'm heading there now, so meet me there when you're done.
Okay, got it.
Got it.
Yeah, she's gonna start walking out before she gives just a small hug. Not like a proper all arms around, but like a gentle side hug.
Yeah, she hugs back. Take care of yourself. Ironically, I think that being outside in the desert's safer for you than in the city.
You have a point. We should probably be more careful with that.
As we are going to cut back to the rest of the party, as they are sludging through essentially the sewers of the city, which are long stone-cut tunnels where, like underground aqueducts, there's a labyrinth of these tunnels are underneath the city of Newport that all lead out into the bay, fueled from water reservoirs that fill up every time it rains, and then the water rushes through underneath the city, allowing for something that vaguely resembles a proper plumbing system, but not really any mechanics involved. No real plumbing, just water rushing downhill. As the four of you make your way through this this labyrinth of damp tunnels to find the entrance to the manor's basement. As it describes slushing through here, in this not too pleasant environment.
I am assuming it reeks.
Yes.
Mona would be giving Morrigan a piggyback ride, so she doesn't have to.
Oh, Morrigan is sort of clinging to you. Like, please don't drop me.
Yeah, Mona herself due to the fact that she has that she wears like high work boots, is pretty all right.
I went through.
No
I went
comment
through,
from Locke.
I went through grocer shit all the time when I was out hunting or in a menace. So yeah, no, my boots, combat boots, they work. They do their magic. They don't bother me much.
As you guys find one of dozens that you found.
Sorry to interrupt again. I'm cooking some food. Can you guys hear it in the background?
Nope,
A little bit.
Okay.
A little tiny bit.
Okay.
I can't hear
If
it.
it-
So,
If it's bothering anyone, just tell me. I'll mute myself.
all right, no
I
problem.
think I was thought it was the same thing. We are like fucking cooking a storm in here, my phone. So let me know.
Every like 100 feet or so, there's like a metal ladder that like metal and wood ladder that descends through like a very small closet-sized opening on the side of the tunnel that leads up somewhere. As you pass by and Cassius, you're counting. You know which one it's supposed to be. You're counting.
Cassius?
Yeah,
As
Cassius.
you know, it's a.
Titus,
What?
you're thinking of Rob's WoW character.
Oh,
My man.
Cads, not my bad.
You're good.
Anyway, I'm tired.
No worries, man.
As you're like, okay, fifth one, sixth entrance, the seventh, and then you get to the eighth one down this tunnel, and you're damn certain this is the correct one. This is the way in. That's what Mom said.
Does it
Uh,
give the
yeah,
right
I-
vibes?
I tried to open it. Does that?
As roll me a quick athletics check to like push the like when you get to the top of the ladder to like push the entrance up.
Can someone roll? Can someone roll for me? I got every hand like occupied. Athletics said, right? That would be an 8. Plus 8,
Plus 8.
please.
So that's yeah. No, you almost effortlessly knock this fucking this hatch open with a 27. As yeah, you guys are able to like climb out of the sewer, and the basement doesn't smell a whole lot better, to be entirely honest. But it smells more moldy than like piss and shit. As you guys climb up into like a back storeroom, like not very big one either.
Okay, everybody. Keep your voice down. And don't move a lot. Morrigan? Your halo's off, right? Whether
is,
it's on or
yeah.
off, she's going to ask that.
It's off.
Good.
It was off
Then
the
you
moment we stepped outside.
Then you and I are going to be the ones doing the investigating. You two stay here and wait until we call you.
As you guys open up the door, make me a both Morrigan and Mona make me a stealth moving silently.
Trying to set things up.
Okay.
Okay. First.
Huge. That's 12.
Yeah. Jordan, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When I use the darkening, does that also work for? Can I see in my own darkness that I make?
Unless you have an ability to see in perfect darkness, then no.
Okay, then that ritual is the most useless thing in the world to anything that's not a darkness creature.
I mean, it creates an even playing field if everyone has a negative, and most people can't even swing at you. If you know, it's really good for getting away from people.
Obviously, you can't see where you're going.
Well, that's why knowing where you're going before you cast it, and then just run in that direction. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I got a 7 because my luck is atrocious and I get to have fun in games.
Well, so you guys open the door and you're being as quiet as you can be. The floorboards are a little bit creaky, but you're once you put your foot on one and it starts being a little creaky, you lift your foot up and move around that creak spot so that you're not making a bunch of noise. You find yourself in a room with 2 lit torches on the opposite wall. There are 4 large alcohol kegs, big ones, big enough that you could easily fit inside of them, and just stacks of boxes around. On the left side of the room, directly on the closest to you, there is a doorway, and then that seems to be on the same floor, and then across on the other. Yes.
I forgot that I had air.
Dummy. You also have ice. Dummy.
Yeah, no,
Anyway.
I want to do something with air.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is very simple. I am removing all sound in this room.
Boom.
And I believe I have sonic control.
You have sonic control at level 3?
Yep.
That's such a good ability. That's good.
So there is no more sound in this room at all.
I said we can't even talk?
The only sound in this room is from Morrigan and I, and no one else can hear it.
Oh, sonic control. You can't hear yourselves either. I mean, you can hear a total lot, but
no, you can control it. I can make it to where there is an area around me and Morrigan that is very close knit, so no one else can hear it, and we can talk to each other, but the sound cannot escape from that little bubble.
Okay.
That's what I do. I do it in the Jolf game all the time.
Yeah, so this room,
Hysterians walk around talking to each other.
This room is now totally silent. As you guys can look around. There's 6 giant kegs, and there's a bunch of just boxes of. You're not in boxes and crates and barrels, and you're not sure what all is in most of them. They're sealed though, so you'd need to break them open to see what's in them.
Imagine Morrigan doesn't even realize it's completely silent yet, as she's trying to sneak around, and I'm just clop, 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 clop.
I'm just going to I don't even notice for a moment until I bump into something and a crate falls to the floor. It doesn't make any sound. I'm what the fuck?
I just smile. Morrigan. The blessings of Locke. Investigate the room. Find the documents.
You got it. sister.
Sorry, am I with the both of them?
You're behind, back in the like where the room was, because they said to wait behind until there's trouble.
Oh, okay.
But you can follow if you want. You know, one player giving your character orders doesn't necessarily restrict your free will to ignore those orders.
Yeah. But I'm also gonna not go in because I know Morrigan, and I feel like that would get them a little mad if I went in. Not Morrigan, I mean Mona. My character would know Mona well enough to just not go in.
She just is trying to avoid the most amount of sound as possible.
That's absolutely fair.
Can you still hear me? Someone called me, and I'm not sure if my thing disconnected or not.
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
And the other reason I don't go in is because even though, like, my character doesn't trust Mona, they do understand that Mona is strong enough to keep Morrigan safe, so they don't really need to go in.
Also, not you don't need to trust Morrigan to know when she's stuck in cells. Honestly.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you guys
start
can roll me.
looking around.
You guys can roll me perception checks for this room.
Just be an inside investigation.
I'm
down with perception too.
I always forget inside investigation's a fucking thing.
Like do inside.
Because it feels like, yeah, inside investigation.
Thank you. Well, that's a 24.
If it was perception, I could add my full piety to it, but you know. Gonna quickly check. Arts of the Sky does not give me insight bonus. Nope. Does the Frozen Arts do? Nope. Frozen Arts gives me a stealth check. I could have used it then. Added a +5 to my shit.
Oh boy.
Ooh, 24. Good job, Laura.
I'm just sort of looking around for like if it's under like floorboards or any shit like that.
You don't find the safe or the will by any means, but you do find is what did you roll?
24.
I got it.
24?
I got a 19.
You find a false wall where, like, behind one of the big, like, wine barrels, but it seems pretty heavy and hard to move.
This is problematic, isn't it, sister? I'm just following you.
Could you help? I'm like trying to like move the hidden door.
You might help.
It's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. Yeah. I'll help move it. I'm looking to see if there's any rituals I can use to help here, but I don't think there is. Because I'm not a Hysterian and cannot give myself 14 strength.
Hysterians are bullshit.
Unless I can freeze it. Can I make the ground slippier to make it easier to open? Like to make the ground more slidey?
God, I love that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna use frozen breath on the ground to make the ground more like slidey, so it's easier, so the thing has something to slide on, less friction.
Right. Real quick question: are you making it so that you can hear what's going on outside of the bubble? People just can't hear what's in the bubble except for you guys.
Yes. We can hear it. If it's outside, we can hear it. They just can't hear what's in the bubble.
So there's exits to this room with stairs leading up out of those exits in both the west and north wall. Coming from the north wall, you can hear like down the way. You speak Janton, right?
We speak
should.
like
I
we
assume that
speak
everyone in
enough,
the
I
family
think
speaks
so.
Janton at this point.
Yeah.
You basically
As you-
told us that we need to.
Yeah,
So,
as you get your lives would have been hell without Janton. You hear. You hear like you overhear just like a couple of like deep voices just like talking about somebody who isn't paying back, like paying their dues or something. They're not getting closer, but like it sounds like they passed by the top of the stairs and then kept going. Sounding like about 3 guys.
yeah, I make the ground icy, and then I'm gonna use my mace as a leverage thing to push the door open. Since the family mace is a magic item, and those shits don't break.
They don't break, really.
Roll me athletics with a circumstantial +5 because of the icy ground.
Yeah, magic items don't break. It's really hard to. It's like it. Well, it's just extremely hard to break them.
They break. There's an asterisk next to the word break. Asterisk refers to under specific circumstances.
Okay.
That asterisk is if your DM wants them to break.
Yes, basically.
24.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear some kind you like the scraping of like metal on metal as you force this copper sheet that's been like disguised to look as a wall open. It makes no noise though. Like it starts making noise and then it like pushes outside of your little bubble and it's completely silent. As you see on the inside, 6 cages. And split between those 6 cages are around like 20 people.
Oh.
Boy, Morrigan, it looks like you just saved a bunch of people. How does that feel?
Morrigan, you are currently looking at around 20 people, mostly like Kalfars, humans, Freyens, Farum, and also mostly women and children. Like, and when I say children, I mean there's literal babies in it.
Oh God.
Each one of them wearing a slave collar and wearing nothing but like rags. There's literal like a dog food dishes that they're eating out of.
Do they look like? How well do they look? If that makes sense, like.
They don't.
Probably not.
No. Okay.
They don't even look up at you. One of the younger like Farum boy like walks over like waddles like with a limp over to the bars and into Julian. Food?
There's no sound. He can't talk. He tries to. There's no sound.
He tries to say something. When no sound comes out, he looks scared. He looks at his own. He puts his hand to his throat like he lost his voice. He starts crying, and then no sound comes out of that either.
I move forward, and I'm gonna investigate the room to see if there's any like chests or stuff that might have these papers in them.
Morrigan looks horrified.
You can roll me another investigation check.
I told you girls that these were like fucking poachers.
Yeah. What'd you get?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay. What did you say, Tom?
I told them that they were poachers, so yeah.
Yeah, you told them they were poachers. You
Uh,
poachers are just slavers that are doing that shit illegally. Like they're going outside of what is legally acceptable.
I got
I
another
don't know.
19.
I guess.
You talk.
I guess I wasn't expecting it to be that.
But
I don't know.
How far is that morality?
No, I kind of honestly expected it to be worse.
You got a 19? Yeah, okay. So the safe isn't here, but there is a ledger, and you read Jansen as well, not just
Yeah.
Secret, right?
She's smart enough to. I assume.
Written in Jansen, these were all picked up from the Freelands of Trade, and they've been here for 7 cycles. They're supposed to stay for another 3 cycles before they're going to be smuggled onto a boat, and they have already been purchased by Xantroline.
Yeah, Mona reads that, then looks back. Going to Xantroline. They can't hear her. She's telling this to Morrigan. Ooh, they're gonna live happy lives. Free lives. No more suffering for them, no more pain or hatred. They'll live under the thrall of Xanthro.
Like, how, how bad is that? Would I know?
Roll me a academics culture.
She openly is. She openly calls herself the goddess of tyrants.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. So that's a 6 plus 12. That's an 18.
18? Okay.
Yeah.
So Xantroheim is a small region that used to be part of Rodaland. That is a 100% theocracy towards the goddess Xantra, one of the enforcers, who is she's basically the god. She's the in slavery, all of that horrible stuff. But she's not like maniacal evil laughter about it. Nah, she just literally steals your free will.
So
there's nobody hates their lives in Xantroheim. No one's angry. No one's rebelling. No one's trying to fight against tyranny because no one has any choice. All the choices are being made for them.
And due to that, they are all always happy. That is the philosophy of Xanthro.
It's literally like that one video game we have, or like we have, like
Happy Few.
Yeah. It's like a North Korea. It's literally fantasy North Korea, but worse.
Well, Morrigan, it's not here. We should leave.
are we not going to try and save these people?
You want to save them?
I mean,
That's
yeah.
around 20 people. Yeah. If we save them, we will not be able to complete our goal and find the will. Where will they go?
Back to their homes?
They don't have homes.
You don't know that?
Yes, we do. We have the ledger. They were taken from the free lands of trade chances are all of their worldly possessions were taken as well with them. If not, their villages were burned to the ground.
But
They're already sold and gone. Do you want to make enemies with Zansaroheim?
no, but
Do you want to make enemies with the Kalfars of this land?
no.
Then why do you want to take their property? A crime punishable by death. And they won't just kill you, they'll torture you, they'll rape you. They'll rape me. They'll kill our brothers. Sell our mothers and our little sisters into slavery.
Doesn't feel. There.
It feels good, sister. Protecting your own rarely feels good.
It's in those cells.
Mm-hmm. There are children in those cells. It's up to you. Are we saving them or protecting ourselves? If we save them, we'll be leaving right now. With a good conscience and no money.
Do it.
Can't we just get the will and then save
No.
them?
There are too many variables there, sister. If we get the will and come, we would have to guarantee we can come back down here and save these people. And when we save them, there's definitely going to be a crowd. We're going out the same way we went in, and there's Farum children in there. They'll drown. It will be a long, laborious effort to get as many of them out as we can. And they'll notice, and they'll chase us, and our faces will be on wanted posters. And then our will means nothing. We turn it in and get our money and get our property, and we're on the wanted poster outside their office.
I'm gonna get Mona a t-shirt that says "Gaslight Girl Boss."
She's not even gaslighting right now. She's telling the truth.
Yeah. There's so.
Kill the conqueror.
Oh no!
How many conquerors did you find?
A game about Newport, me putting difficult choices in front of you guys. How dare I?
I'm not upset at you.
I know. I'm looking at. I'm looking at.
I want you
Laura.
to know, for
know
some
Laura.
reason,
I know Laura's
this
funny.
had tears going down my face. Out of all things.
Mona, I will say the thing that Locke said in chat would also be a thing that you would consider. Like that is definitely an option.
Yeah, actually, no, she would. You know, sister, if you really want to help them, she pulls her mace out. A quick whack and they're gone.
That would be.
No more pain. No more suffering. They will not be sold. They will not hurt. They won't be treated like animals. They'll die and return to Tuhul to be reborn as something better. Reborn as something righteous or good. Hell, they may even become a Loctifian. They may become a Lakunite. Well, Pelgan knows they'll be better off as humans.
You're.
Death is never the end, sister. Isn't that the way of Laku?
You're asking me to. Have a kids.
You must make this decision. I'm too biased. I don't want to help them. As much as I see your suffering and wish it wasn't happening. I care about you, I care about Locke, and I care about Kaz. I don't want us to suffer. And I certainly don't want to see what the Calfars are going to do to a pretty face like you or our little sister.
I should have gone with you, you fucking. God damn it.
You still can. You can be like, they're taking too damn long. Start like walking towards them. Nothing's stopping you.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that then. Would I do that? Yeah, no.
You'd realize that there's a zone of silence that is still out to, like, it's still within reach of like where you are at the entrance. So yeah. Like you don't even have to roll a stealth check. You're not making any noise.
What do you want to do, sister?
Wait. Is Kaz leaving me?
Yeah, apparently he's just walking off despite what we agreed on.
Yeah, Kaz is just like, you know what? Fuck this. It's taking too long.
Yeah.
So after you two deal with that, I'll deal with Kaz. I want to stop him.
Yeah.
I okay.
We don't know all day, sister.
Put them out of their misery.
Okay. I'm going to use asphyxiating grasp and turn off the oxygen in this room except for a bubble around us.
I fucking hate you so much, Nam. I cannot even start to explain. See, hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna give Tom the option to like walk in right before you're gonna do that.
Hold on. Well, Locke is trying to stop him.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's cut to that real quick. Before anything gets finalized, let's cut to that real quick. Yeah. So Kaz is like kind of like pacing a little bit, and then like he just kind of mumble like they're taking too long, and then starts like walking out of the room.
As I see you walking off, I'm just gonna grab your arm very firmly and aggressively.
Yeah, sorry.
We're watching out here. If someone comes, we are to warn them. You are not leaving unless you need to.
I really need. They are taking too long, Locke.
I trust Mona, and I trust Mona's power. If something were to happen, we would know.
Locke, look at me in the eyes.
What did you say?
Look at me, Locke. They are taking too long. I cannot see
that long.
So what if they're taking too long? They're looking for a will, we don't know exactly where it is. For all we know, it could be hidden in the wall.
Can I be completely and utterly honest with you, Locke? I don't like letting Mona with Morrigan alone so long.
Neither do I. But I've lived with Mona for a large portion of my life. And walking in on Mona, especially if she's in the middle of doing something important, is a very bad line on your name.
And it will be on me then, not on you. I'm willing to think Look, I know I changed somewhat in the last years, but in the last cycles, but I honestly don't care about being the black sheep of a family. I never did. I just tried my best for that. And honestly, for all of you, actually. But if Mona is pissed at me, so be
it. As you guys are saying that, zone of silence is still on just outside of the range of where you guys are. as Tom's back is to the wall, and Seven, you're looking at the wall. At Seven, you're like looking through the doorway that's like past Tom's character as you see like someone start coming down the stairs.
That is, it's the stairs is where we came in from, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you guys came in from like basically like a hatch into the sewers in like a small closet area, and then there's a larger room, and then there's two stairs, one of which is directly opposite from the room you came in from, and that is like you see like two pairs of like lower legs like slowly walking down, and it's past the zone of silence, so you can't actually hear what they're saying because like the sound would have to pass through the zone of silence. You can't hear anything. You can't hear them walking down either. You can just see the feet start to show up.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my glove on your mouth, like my gauntlet on your mouth, and I'm just gonna start pulling you away somewhere where you can't be seen, but closer to the entrance where like
out of sight. Around the corner.
Out of sight, but near the entrance where I can run in and go meet Mona and Morrigan if I need to.
You'd have to run past the line of sight of these guys to get to where Mona and Morrigan are.
Okay.
I grab you and I without saying anything, I just look at you like, don't do that.
I'm just gonna look at you with like a look that something might be happening, and I just brandish my weapon. I just brandish out my two-handed like sword, just ready.
As how much control is Mona protruding over the zone of silence?
She is doing everything she can to. She is keeping very heavy concentration up to make sure that the zone of silence stays up. But I will say probably while she's removing oxygen from the room, except for focusing on the little bubble around her sister and her, it might be getting a bit weaker because she's focusing on two rituals at the same time.
Alright, roll me a piety check.
A piety check?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got... Oh. Do I have luck at the draw? I do! I forgot that I got that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember I got rid of Sadist of the Morning Star and I got luck of the draw in its place.
About tie.
Oh, that was 2. That's a 5. 8, 5, 8, 2, 5.
Yeah, that's 28.
8. 28.
As you're able to keep the zone of silence up, and because you have it set up so you can hear what's going on outside the zone, but people can't hear what's going on inside the zone, and then there's a little bubble in the middle of the zone for you to be able to talk with your sister. As you start basically draining the oxygen from, which is a much stronger usage of asphyxiating gas than just targeting one person. It's very taxing. You hear footsteps coming down the stairs. As you hear conversation. Yeah, it's fucking. What's on the dinner tonight? You know the usual. Ogre meat. We got brains down there. Aren't you giving them any fucking leaves or vegetables? Fuck, I forgot about the brains. Alright, you take them the ogre meat. I'm gonna go carrot dude.
Morrigan. They're coming into the room. Get your arrow knocked and ready. They're going to come in quick.
Do exactly that.
Yeah, as you break away from her hug and her trying to block your vision of this, you would probably see all these people just starting to turn blue and suffocating.
I cringe. And that image is absolutely burned into my mind. As I force myself to take a deep breath and like prepare to shoot an arrow.
Yeah, as the you someone is right outside the door for a sec. It's like they're like looking at why the door is open. They're like mouthing something to themselves. Nothing, no sound. As you see like a Kalfar guy just like with a no helmet, just leather armor, very like grayish uniform. As he's like holding like several plates full of just like basically dog food. As he doesn't notice you at first. He's like, "What the fuck? Why is this door open? Who let the door open?"
Does he slip on the ice on the ground?
You know what? That'd be really funny. Hold on, let me check. Let me see if he slips on the ice on the ground. Holy fuck! Does he slip on the ice on the ground? He won't double.
He cracks his skull open. Kill him!
Yeah. So he sees you. He mouths like "Hey," but like no noise comes out. He goes a step forward, slips on the ice, falls back, hits his head. He's unconscious.
He saw me, right?
He hasn't he didn't see you. He saw the girl.
By the way, hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Are there Mihongi in here too as well?
No, just frames.
I might need to save them. No, I'm killing them all. Fuck them all. Lofter doesn't care. Causing strife is the best way of doing this.
Kill them all and let God sort them out.
Yeah.
So wait, but wouldn't he have passed by me and
You were hidden. You were around the corner. You didn't jump out of the room yet.
Oh, I thought he was I thought I was hiding by the
Okay.
the doorway of the stairs.
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna draw real quick on the map. Okay, so if you, let me 1 sec, so that everybody is on the same page. All right, this is room. This is room you guys came out of. This is hidden room. This is stairway they came from. This is other stairway. You are right here, around the door, somewhat hidden by the door. They came down this stairway and walked over here. So no, they did not see you over here.
Oh, okay. I thought I was hiding next to the stairway when you were gonna go down. That's why I brandished my weapon, because you're gonna attack him.
Oh, yeah, no. You guys weren't next to the stairway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You let go of me finally.
Oh, I let go of you after we hid.
Yeah.
I checking. I grab with my spear on hand.
You really
Does-
want to get us caught, huh?
Does Morrigan shoot the dude who fell on the ground?
He's on the ground, right?
Yeah, he
And
fell
he's
on,
unconscious.
He slipped on the ice, fell unconscious.
But he saw our faces.
Presumably, he saw at least yours.
Mona will speak up. Wait for his friend to check on him. Shoot his friend then.
Who's gonna... Okay.
Oh, Dan, did I see a second guy go up? Or did I just see the one guy?
Yeah, you saw the other guy go up.
Okay, I did hear no, I can't hear. Did I see the guy go through the door?
You saw the guy walk up to the door and then slip and hit his head on the ground.
Okay, I saw that. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna just make a hand point towards him, kind of move my gauntlet pointing towards the guy looking at Leopold, and telling him to just go check just to make sure nothing happened to sisters.
Check. Yeah. By the way, Cass, check my back. I just look at you check my back, kind of signs as he goes up.
And I'm going to go by the stairway. I'm just gonna not stand by the stairway, but stand in a position where I can see if someone's coming down the stairway without someone going down the stairway immediately seeing me.
So yeah, Titus, I go up to where the guy is. I'm about to just coup d'etat him as I see him.
Yeah. You are outside of the silence, so roll me a roll me a stealth check. Remember to include armor penalties on stealth check.
Doesn't unless he try. He's avoiding sight. You should get a bonus for not being able to make sound.
No. He's outside. He went up the stairs, so he's outside.
Okay.
Wait.
Fuck! I didn't note down the fucking chainmail. Can someone remind me of the stats?
Yeah. What's chainmail?
-3.
-3.
Okay, so -2 because I do have basic armor master.
Yeah.
2. Stealth what?
Stealth moving silently.
As a good hunter, I do have that.
Color me surprised. Oh my god. 35. Fuck.
Okay. Who sees
Okay.
me, Titus? They don't.
So, we're gonna come back to you in a second. But,
Okay.
Mona, you are looking out through the door as you turn around and you see Locke is on the other side of the wall, kind of positioned around the corner of the stair of the west stairs, and you see that you see that Kaz just runs up the stairs that these guys came down from. Not sprinting, but definitely moving a lot faster than normal, and still, he is like a fucking hunting, like a cat. He's like a leopard on the prowl.
And I think you guys misunderstood what I was asking. I told Cass to go check on the guy who fell to make sure no one else got hurt.
Oh, then why did you go up the stairs?
I was going towards where they were, Titus. What the fuck are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
god, why am I not understanding you guys correctly? I'm so stupid.
I'm going towards them. Yeah. As I see that.
Real quick. How many minutes has it been since I started, the asphyxiation?
All but a couple of the Farum are probably dead by now.
Okay, it takes 7 minutes to die from asphyxiation, so I imagine the Farum are lasted a bit longer.
Titus, what the fuck? This
7
just
minutes.
happened what? 5 2 minutes?
It takes 7 minutes for that to happen.
Yeah, that's
It's
nice.
definitely
That's
been
what I'm
longer than that.
saying. Since when? Whatever.
Yeah, no, they've been. Yeah, no, it's been a
The moment
minute.
started that. The moment started that. The guy sleep on the fucking ice. I went to check it.
It started before the guys came down.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't.
We started before you even wanted to come check on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kaz is here. I misunderstood what you were saying. I thought you said something about the stairs, and I was confused. Either you got confused and confused me, or whatever. But
I
was pretty clear what I wanted to do.
Sorry, I did mention something about the stairs. I said that I'm hiding in a way that I can see a decent proportion up the stairs without being spotted too easily by someone going down the stairs.
Well, I'll still let him keep that stealth roll for when he wants to make it another stealth roll.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Is the golfer in the floor like alive?
Yeah, he's alive, but he's unconscious. He hit his head
Yeah.
pretty bad. He slipped on some ice.
I look at that, quickly take out the knife, and for a moment I'm just about to just slit his throat. As I'm like, he puts his hand on it.
I would speak out. We can use him for information, brother.
What the fuck is taking so long?
Nothing.
I look. Yeah, no, I go there and look up. Well, what do I see, Titus?
You see, what? Don't walk in the room, because the minute you walk in the room, you can't breathe anymore.
Yeah, I'm walking in the
You're
room.
not
I know
gonna
that.
die immediately, but like you go to take a breath in, and there is no air to breathe in.
I go to my knees as I feel the air.
I'm not stopping.
That's okay. You're fine.
I mean, all things considered, compared to the fate that befell them in Zancherheim, this was basically just dying in your sleep. Half of them were already asleep anyway.
No, this is actually a genuine mercy. The people here who don't know how bad Zanserheim is, imagine absolute and complete loss of freedom, and if you even say something they don't want you to say, they send you to re-education camps where they torture you until you think the way they want you to think.
Neat.
That's Zanserheim.
Oh, I fall to the side, like gasping for air.
As my apologies, I'm having a little bit of a, I'm doing my, so if there's
I understand. It's confusing.
I'm getting
Tom's
confused.
attempted meta is very confusing.
Fuck you now.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets like an equal slice of the pie. Morrigan.
Yeah.
Or what are you doing? Mona wants to keep this guy that fell unconscious alive. And I imagine you don't want to turn around and look at what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm literally on the ground, fucking dying. Just choking.
Pull yourself out
I'm just gonna.
nuts.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna keep my bow knocked and like in case anyone comes. If that makes sense.
Also, Chad, you could easily pull yourself out of the room.
Can I?
Yeah, you're not. It's not like your muscles don't walk anymore. Walk into an area that you can't breathe in. Step out of that area. You can breathe again.
I didn't know that. I move out and I kind of gasping for air. What the fuck is going on?
Can't hear you at that point.
Yeah,
You can hear me.
Again. Who just left? Oh. Again, zone of silence. Which is the thing that keeps confusing me, I like, in real life.
Where the fuck is the zone of silence? Confusing.
The zone of silence, if you look at the map that Dan made.
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, well stop getting mad, my man. It's really aggravating.
I'm sorry.
The zone of silence is... Oops, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Boop. The zone of silence is like...
No, I got it.
That.
I am... Hold on. Why is it not...
Okay, well you have to delete my stuff then.
Why can't I select my own circle? What the fuck? I'm not... It's not letting me delete things. Whatever.
It's basically this entire room and half the other room.
So, Locke can talk because he's on the other end of the wall. but you're close to the room, so you fall inside the zone of silence.
As I say that, I don't command anything. I look at Bona. Do I know some of your rituals, I assume?
No, you don't know.
No,
what
she
you
keeps
don't know.
she keeps them entirely private.
You literally all you know is that Locke is supposed to be a god. That you know that, but you don't know exactly what they can do. You're not you don't worship a god of ice and air. You don't know what they can do. Presumably manipulate ice and air, which could do a lot of things.
Yeah, I signal you like, what's happening?
She has a very mournful look on her face. She doesn't say anything. As when she realizes that no one else is coming, she's gonna go back over. Is everyone dead at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lets go of the asphyxiating grasp and just holds on to Morrigan. As you can't, she like whispers in Morrigan's ear, so it's almost impossible for you to hear, even if she wanted you to. You made a good choice. These people don't need to suffer anymore. To who will give them a better life? You did them right. Don't feel bad. I know it was gruesome. As she just hugs you.
She goes like rigid in the hug, and it is not at all hard to tell that she's crying and there are tears just slowly.
She's like gonna pet your head, like comb your hair a bit. You're okay. Let it out. Grief and pain should come out.
It's and
They don't need to suffer anymore.
Yeah, I'm just. Gus is just signaling like.
Locke, what are you doing? Are you just gonna continue standing by the stairs?
I'm just gonna wait for the second guy to come down.
Yeah. You don't hear him come down, but like you kind of like, I imagine you're like right on the other side of the stairs, like ready to attack as he comes through. As the guy comes down holding like a plate full of like just raw vegetables, as he just kind of stands there for like a second. The moment he's looking down, he looks up, and he just sees Kaz, unconscious guy. He sees like half of Mona and Morrigan through the edge of the door. Doesn't see you, and he's just like he's just holding this plate. He's not even got a weapon drawn or anything. He's like staring.
as soon as he goes,
So you know, can I have first reaction? Or do you want first reaction?
I was going to say Morrigan would have still had her bow knocked and ready to fire at anyone who comes down the stairs.
Oh, I was gonna say I hit him in the back of the head with like holding. I'm just like holding in like a knife, and I hit him with the back of the knife in the back of his head, just knocking him out.
I think it would be better for Locke to kill him, because you are currently being hugged and from an excessively traumatic experience, which is going to get me a bunch of piety.
And also, you're probably in shock. I don't think you have the physical you are in mental shock. I don't think you're able to react.
Yeah. I was like, I still want to make the roll anyway.
Just make the roll. If it makes you feel better, just make the roll anyways. Give yourself like a negative 10.
A bow.
Yeah,
Do I take a negative to this? If I was trying to.
If you're what?
If I was going to negative
shoot,
like 5 or 10.
Yeah, negative 5.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't have hit.
What do you roll?
bit of.
I rolled a 10. I was just rolling because I wanted to roll.
What damage do you do with that weapon?
It's a wind bow, so 4 1 5 plus enlightenment, which is plus 4.
8.
So I can just yeah.
Yeah. So you hit him square in the chest as the arrow barely punctures through the armor.
Dan,
Yeah.
we said she was just rolling to just roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
If you didn't want to succeed, you didn't need to roll. You could just say that your character shoots and misses.
no, I wanted to roll, just to see what I would have gotten.
Oh. Okay.
That's my bad for not clarifying.
I am so painfully confused this scene.
Dan, you need a hug and a
I
pat.
need a real life hug. You guys are giving me the bright. You guys are giving me the bright bugs.
I give Huggy.
I also feel like I need a hug.
Roll an attack roll with the dagger.
I give
on
head.
the light blades.
I'll give
Mona
head.
is giving you a hug.
Yeah, but I mean a real life hug.
As
Let me
Mona is hugging you, by the way, I wanted to say one more thing while you stab them.
I'm not stabbing them. I'm putting them unconscious. I'm just hitting them in the back of the head with something hard.
That also works. Mona does say into Morrigan's ears, "This is what the worshippers of the gods do. This is their way." The White Lady would not allow this if it was hers.
You don't necessarily need to look into Morrigan's eyes to know that something in her just breaks a tiny little bit at hearing that.
I need a little bit of help here because I don't remember how to work this system because I haven't played in a long time. So I'm rolling 2d8.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then plus your dexterity bonus and your light blade skill.
So I rolled plus my dexterity bonus.
Yes.
For the base stat or the rating?
The rating.
Okay.
And then how many skill points do you have in light blade?
In light what?
Light blades. It's in the weapon skill category.
God damn it. I hate using this thing on mobile.
It is a pain in the ass on mobile.
Oh, I
do you
just
care
confirm my
for
frame,
me?
Cedric.
You're using the app, right?
I got it. No, I think I got it. Light blades. Hit bonus is a 2.
Alright, so hit bonus, that calculates your dexterity already into it. So you were rolling at a +2.
Okay, so I rolled a 6 and a 3, which would total of 9, and then add +2 to it.
Then add +2. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a total of 11.
That hits. And considering the fact that you're right there on him and and you're able to bypass his armor because you're right there. Yeah, he's an extra. He's knocked out. He's good.
Okay. I don't want to kill him because we can get information out of him.
Yeah, very good.
Once.
Love this session so far, Dan. You're doing such a good job.
Damn you.
Agreed.
Damn you to hell.
If I would have said if Mona and everyone didn't want to keep them alive, I would have totally killed the unconscious guard.
Actually, I would enter first again at the room, a bit slowly.
It's no longer suffocating. Mona is just petting Morrigan's hair and whispering her that it's okay. She made the right decision. She doesn't need to feel bad and that she's loved.
What happened? I enter. What the fuck happened? Or did you find the wheel?
No.
Did you find something?
She gestures to the around her.
Yeah,
There's a
the cage is full of like 20 dead people. None of which have been like stabbed or anything. They're all just like laying there dead. Their skin's a little decolored, like a bit paler than normal, but that's like the only effect.
yeah, they
Passed
choked.
out long before they suffered.
What happened?
Oh,
We found these people. These people were designated to die. They were to be tortured and murdered by the Kalfars and enforcers and sold as meat. I spared them from that fate.
lock the guard. Lock the guard.
I
has
put-
a key in his belt.
Cool. Well, what do you do?
I put my hand on Morrigan's cheek, and through the silence of the sonic control, just whisper to her, "Shh, it's better if he doesn't know."
I go quiet.
More
And
piety for me.
Yeah, Locke, you find
Ow.
you find a key ring that only has like it's got 3 keys on them, but one of them's a lot bigger than the others.
Okay.
I just look at the children. I'm not even looking at both of you. What was? I started choking. What was that? When I entered the room.
They no longer are going to suffer at the hands of the Kalfar.
So you just mercy kill them. I say, kind of monotonous.
She nods her head. That death was far quicker, far better, far more peaceful than what was in store for them. And there is no way we could help them all.
I say there was. I look at it. I say we could have killed all the bastards that are in this room. And in this
Brother,
fucking
Before you speak
shut
further,
Shut up.
she's gonna turn the sound out around you off. No, I think you're going to listen to me. If we were to try to save them and go up there and kill every Kalfar, the unknown amount of Kalfars, with the unknown quantity and the unknown variables, we would mark our entire family for death. They would torture me, kill you. You can't talk. Kill you. Take mother. Take uncle. Kill him. Kill our brothers. They would sell Morrigan. Maybe myself and our little sisters into slavery. And most likely fuck us silly. And then kill us when we're no longer useful. Is that the life you want?
I move towards you. No, nothing. No, you don't see any. He's not gonna attempt to do nothing to you. You feel that? You know, Cass. He would never hit you or your sisters or do anything to hurt you. Because he just looks.
She get punched by my brother.
Yeah, no, but you know, Cass never did that, and he just looks down on you.
She lets go of her hand. You can talk now.
I look you right in the eyes. You don't have the right to call me a monster. Never again. As I go and I grab the Calfar, I grab the Calfar in the ground and I just slit his throat.
No, wait, no.
You slit his throat.
No. You do not slit his throat because I wanted to say I was doing something while you guys were having a conversation, but I didn't want to interrupt. As Mona was explaining it to you, I was tying them up. So you have to take him out of my hand if you want to slit his throat. Which I would help you.
Yeah, I look at you, tie them up.
Do you?
Kaz.
I have a knife on my hand.
Kaz.
What?
I'm holding the rope and a knife. You sure you want to go against me?
No, I'm not gonna attack none of you. That's the thing. That's a Kaz thing. He's not gonna hit, kill, or try any of that. But he's just mad right now. Yes.
Kaz.
Put it down.
It was my choice. I asked Mona to do it. Don't be mad at her.
There's the diff. The very least we can do for these people is kill the people who did this. It's illegal to do this in these lands.
You cannot kill them. We will interrogate these two and figure out where the safe is. We will then knock them unconscious. I will use some of my rituals to alter their memories, so they may never speak of it. We will find the will and leave. Let us not make martyrs of ourselves.
Shall we take information from them first?
Yes. Locke, I think you will be helpful in that. You know I have great interrogation skills, and I believe you're pretty good at torturing.
Much so.
Sister. Do you want to get a little bit of vengeance for them? Or are you sated?
I don't want to hurt anyone.
And go sit out there with Kaz and let Locke and I get this information. Here, she hands you a small book. It's basically a storybook of Loptifian stories, quote unquote, that she was given back at when she was sent to the temple place that they would give to the new recruits. I like these stories. Number 3 is my favorite.
Morrigan carefully takes it and holds it close to her chest as she knows.
Yeah, I glance at that, and then I glance at you, and both of you. Let's go outside. Let's do the work. I put the dagger back on my boot. Calls me again.
Morrigan, kind of incredibly, almost numb, is going to sort of follow you, Kaz. And she's just gripping the book tightly.
Mm-hmm.
As I say to you, as we're going out, I say to you here. Do you remember what Father told us about the god that our sister chose? And I don't say anything else as we come out.
Morrigan.
To a torture. I would prefer to not go into a torture scene after,
killing children,
murdering a bunch of people. Yeah. So I have a plus 13 in interrogation, a plus 12 in torture. What do you have, Locke?
I'm going to.
Let me just.
I'm gonna
change.
I'm gonna enter. Sorry. Very bad.
How much interrogation?
Your insight and your barber skills.
Insight and what skills?
Barber.
Barber.
Like
it's the 5th skill on the list from the top
so
down.
The before fortes So on Barber, I have a 3, and on Insight,
Yeah.
I have a 3. I thought I would use the no intimidation.
No, intimidation would be to scare them. But here's what you can do. You're a light cleric, right?
Yeah.
These are non-humans, so Pelican would not mind you doing this for this mission. Mona can brutally torture these people and get information, and then you can heal their wounds.
Awesome. Okay.
I love how even though you could just seeping into the crack and then despawn and see these guys, instead you're just deciding it's like this is way.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I need to cause strife wherever I go. That's one of the 9 acts of irreverence, is refraining from causing strife. I'm gonna despawn and see them after, so they don't say anything.
Also, like on both of our parts, a little bit of revenge for what happened to Morrigan.
Yeah, I'm assuming both of us are actually, despite the fact that Mona super gaslit Morrigan into doing that, she is still really mad that these people dared to have the audacity of making my sister have to make that choice.
And me, from understanding the choice, I am just like, yeah, let's do it. I'm into it.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through a whole scene of torturing people, because that's not fun for anyone.
Okay.
No, it's not.
So you just want me to roll torture and thing? Probably with a bonus, because we're going to be doing it for a while.
You roll torture, he roll intimidate, and then I'll just cut back to that later.
I can also roll interrogate. I have the interrogate forte.
Whichever one's higher.
My interrogation is 1 higher than torture.
I imagine you'd rather be hurting these people though.
Yeah, I'm gonna torture them. I mean, I would imagine I'll be doing both, but whatever. 23. Now, Locke, you roll intimidate.
Yep. Shoot, my page glitched out.
Intimidate should be right below insight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know, I see it. It's just my page glitched out. I couldn't see the numbers.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5. So I rolled.
Is your before Forte's bonus a 5?
Yeah, before 14.
Or is your grades? Okay.
So
I might want to look at your sheet to help you build up your character the way you want to, if Dan allows it.
yeah, I still have some unused points because I don't know what to use them on, so I'm gonna ask you for help later.
Yeah, after this session, if you're available, if Dan's okay with it,
I'm more than fine with that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. So I rolled an 8 and a 7, so the 8 explodes, and I re-roll only 1 dice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another 8, and then you add that. You re-roll that 8 again.
Okay. And that's a 2.
Okay, so it's 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5.
Yes.
God damn.
Plus 2 plus 5, that's a 30. He scares the shit out of these people. This is a genuine Pelganite torturing them. And these are non-humans.
Oh yeah.
I would say your role merits a little bit of description over mine.
Yeah. But you can see my character's like at the beginning he's just doing it because he just wants a little bit of revenge for Morrigan. But as the torture goes on, you could see he's definitely like getting into it. Like he's enjoying this. And as the torture goes on, the more he seems to be enjoying it, the more you can just see the fear grow on them.
For clarity, how Mona, I can't say Morrigan, tortures, because I don't want to go into full description, is she uses frostbite to slowly frostbite their hands, and then we'll have you heal that frostbite.
Yeah.
You know, she uses chilling touch. She doesn't have full frostbite yet, I don't believe. But, you know, I imagine it's not very fun.
Yeah. I mean, healing from frostbite is extremely painful.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are walking home. And you guys are You guys are back down in like the low town market area. As you hear, hey, hold up a second. The two people who seen it. Oh no, Clover.
Yeah.
It's your scene.
Hi.
Leopold, it's also your scene.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
Okay.
realize you switched to us. I wasn't paying
Yeah, it's
attention.
switched to you guys.
Okay.
I thought they
you guys
were
are on the
walking
low town
home.
market, and then you just hear someone yell, "Hey, wait, hold up, 1 sec."
Um,
Do we know it's
Korina
direct?
looks around.
Yeah, obviously we look around because if you hear that in a crowd, you're like, wait, are they talking about us? So
What's
Yeah,
happening?
you see a young-ish Kalfar woman in like a nice dress, like commoner clothes, but like kind of the more revealing type that like people that are a little bit higher in society tend to wear.
And
So-
like a nice looking outfit.
Yeah, like something you get from Kohl's, you know. As she runs up. Ha, ha.
are you right, man?
Hey, you guys are Morrigan's siblings, right?
Oh, yes. Can we help you?
Yeah. How many of you guys are there?
Can I ask why you want this
Oh,
information?
yeah. And she's like holding some papers, and she pulls like some of them out and hands you one, as it's a flyer for a party. We just wanted to say we had the best time last time we saw her. We thought we'd invite you guys to our next party. It's a little bit of a private event, so it's invite only.
Oh, she looks at Leopold. That sounds fun, doesn't
You
it?
guys just have the best energy. Like, your sister apparently went there just to fuck a fox. That's dedication.
Do I know that happened?
That's Mona.
Well,
It's
So,
our-
yeah,
our
like,
sister who's in a relationship
We're gonna
with
be
Fox.
there. There's gonna be food. There's gonna be flame wine. So bring your cups.
cups. We will definitely be
Cups,
sure to
okay.
pass this along.
Yeah, here, have a couple more.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be at my uncle's estate up in Hightown. We got it for the 3 whole days, so I'm throwing a party.
Oh. What day specifically? Because we do have a job today.
Yeah, right there. It's gonna be in like a couple days, like 2-3 days, whatever. Like me and everyone just sort of hanging out. So just swing by whenever.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Of course. We'll bring this up to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like you guys always gave off some really good energy
Aw.
last time.
Well,
I'm
I'm
so
sure we can
glad.
do it again.
I can tell you're all gonna be moving up. You know, like you're down here right now, but that doesn't last forever. People who have good energy get good things. That's what Oste says. Trade, you know, trade.
Oh. Yes.
No, sounds good. Where are you headed, by the way?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just handing out invites today, and then I'm gonna go mossed down by the tavern.
Of course.
You want to join me?
Maybe not this time. We actually have someone else waiting for us. But
Yes.
rain check,
What a
if that's
shame.
a thing in this world.
Come on, just a few
Maybe
drinks.
another
You can go do
time.
whatever's important.
Believe me, I would.
But
do you wanna
she's
go?
already waiting for
Yeah.
us.
I mean,
She said that she would do it.
if you got us first, we wouldn't want to hold you up. You know?
Okay, I get it. I've got friends in the guard. They've got jobs. I get it.
Look,
But next
I'm
time.
sure after we finished it, we'll be happy to join you.
That sounds like a date. Awesome. I'll see you there.
Yes.
Yeah, Kiki's flustered by that, but doesn't show it. Gay.
Cool.
As she like runs off, like giving the hand straight up and just waving with your wrists like California girl wave.
Oh my god.
She is so
Beautiful.
adorable.
Got to agree.
I love the California Calfars and not the bitchy like awful Calfars.
Yeah, there's 3 types of Calfars: California Newport Calfars, evil Calfars from Jelf, and then you've got Italians in Emelon. Specifically, the Italian mafia.
Except.
The 2 people who've seen it. Oh no. Clover,
Yeah.
it's your scene.
Hi.
Leopold, it's also your scene.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
Okay.
realize you'd switched to us. I wasn't paying
Yeah, it's
attention.
switched to you guys.
Okay.
I thought they
you guys
were
are on the
walking
way to the
home.
market, and then you just hear someone yell, "Hey, wait, hold up, 1 sec."
Do we know it's
Korina
correct?
looks around.
Yeah, obviously we look around because if you hear that in a crowd, you're like, wait, are they talking about us? So
What's
Yeah,
happening?
you see a young-ish Calfar woman in like a nice dress, like commoner clothes, but like kind of the more revealing type that like people that are a little bit higher in society tend to wear.
A
So-
nice looking outfit.
Yeah, like something you get from Kohl's, you know. as she runs up.
are you right, man?
Hey, you guys are Morrigan's siblings, right?
Oh, yes. Can we help you?
Yeah. How many of you guys are there?
Can I ask why you want this
Oh,
information?
yeah. And she's like holding some papers, and she pulls like some of them out and hands you one as it's a flyer for a party. We just wanted to say we had the best time last time we saw her. We thought we'd invite you guys to our next party. It's a little bit of a private event, so it's invite only.
Oh, she looks at Leopold. That sounds fun, doesn't
You
it?
guys just have the best energy. Like, your sister apparently went there just to fuck a fox. That's dedication.
Do I know that happened?
That's Mona.
Well,
It's
So,
our-
yeah,
our
like,
sister who's in a relationship
We're gonna
with
be
Locke.
there. There's gonna be food. There's gonna be flame wine. So bring your cups.
cups. We will definitely be
Cups,
sure to
okay.
pass this along.
Yeah, here, have a couple more.
Oh,
it-
thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be at my uncle's estate up in Hightown. We got it for the 3 whole days, so I'm throwing a party.
Oh. What day specifically? Because we do have a job today.
Yeah, right there. It's gonna be in like a couple days, like 2-3 days, whatever. Like me and everyone just sort of hanging out. So just swing by whenever.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Of course. We'll bring this up to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like you guys always gave off some really good energy last time.
Well,
I'm
I'm
so
sure we can
glad.
do it again.
I can tell you're all gonna be moving up. You know, like you're down here right now, but that doesn't last forever. People who have good energy get good things. That's what Ostate says. Trade, you know, trade.
Oh. Yes.
No, sounds good. Where are you headed, by the way?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just handing out invites today, and then I'm gonna go mossed down by the tavern.
Of course.
You want to join me?
Maybe not this time. We actually have someone else waiting for us. But
Yes.
rain check,
What a
if that's a thing in
shame.
this world.
Come on, just a few drinks. You can go do whatever's important.
Believe me, I would.
But
Do you wanna
she's
go?
already waiting for
Yeah.
us.
I mean,
She said that she would do.
if you got us first, we wouldn't want to hold you up. You know?
Okay, I get it. I've got friends in the guard. They've got jobs. I get it.
Look,
But next
I'm
time.
sure after we finished it, we'll be happy to join you.
That sounds like a date. Awesome. I'll see you there.
Yes.
Yeah, Kiki's flustered by that, but doesn't show it. Gay.
Cool.
As she runs off, giving the hand straight up and just waving with your wrists like California girl wave.
Oh my god.
She is so
Beautiful.
adorable.
Got to agree.
I love the California Calfars and not the bitchy like awful Calfars.
Yeah, there's 3 types of Calfars. California Newport Calfars, evil Calfars from Jelf, and then you've got Italians in Emelon. Specifically the Italian Mafia.
Yeah, we'll probably head back home after that.
Yeah, you guys get home. And how loud are you when you come in? How obvious would it be from somebody who's not in the same room?
Well, it depends. Is this like
hear
a
the
time when
door.
mom is sleeping or napping?
Well, you wouldn't necessarily know if she's napping or not.
Well, I wouldn't say we're purposely trying to be quiet or loud. We're just going in, and if you'll hear the door open.
Yeah, just a normal noise. It's not hiding. Not
Just a
being
normal
loud.
entering the house. So if people are hearing out, they don't know.
Yeah, as you come in, you hear down the way. Did you hear the way they were talking to him? It's not any of our business. Yes, it fucking is. Hey, language. I'm sorry. As you hear Bethany and Carver talking in over in the kitchen. They probably didn't hear you come in.
Okay. Korina looks at Leopold. Should we
Oh, you're breaking up.
How-
Say that again.
wait and hear what that?
You broke up
I
hard
did not
there.
get
What the hell?
any of that. Try again.
I didn't get any of that.
Gives a look confusion of, should we say something that we're here, or should we be quiet?
And Leopold's looking at you like, what? Because he's heading to the kitchen because we're getting water and supplies to head back out again.
Good point.
As you hear, all Kaz wanted to do was help, and then she sits there in her fucking high seat and just talks down to him. She didn't get to talk down to him. He's the eldest. No, she's the eldest. Yeah, eldest, and she gave up any right to be the most important one of the family when she made Dad roll around in his grave. Don't fucking talk about her like that. She didn't get to talk to us like that. Kaz is a great guy. Kaz, all he want to do is help. He's take some fucking glory. She doesn't owe him anything. I swear. She tries to talk to me that way. I'm fucking punching her in the fucking jaw.
Oh, ho now.
Quick, can I get an idea? Who was the one upset at me and who was the one okay with me?
The youngest daughter and brother.
But who was the one defending me and who was the one attacking?
Youngest daughter.
Youngest daughter was mad at me.
Youngest daughter is she's not exactly defending you, but she's like, "Whoa, hold on, calm down. Like, you don't need to be in this anger."
Okay. Then yes, this is this genuinely proves why Mona's entire viewpoint.
Korina just quietly just goes into the kitchen, starts getting water, and like that's their conversation.
Yeah, they have like looks on their face. They're pausing and arguing, like awkwardly just sipping from their cups, like not wanting to continue the argument or go around. Is it like Bethany's just kind of shooting daggers at Carver. Carver looks like he's barely containing his frustration and anger, but he's doing a very bad job of it.
Guys, it's okay to have opinions. Just don't take that too far. Don't take that into anger, you know? You can discuss it calmly. You know, it's all right to have differing points of view.
Yeah.
We are family here. Sometimes some people do something you might not agree with, but that still makes them family. There are reasons why people act certain ways. Doesn't mean you can't be angry though, it's how you show it.
Exactly. There's a difference between, hey, you know, what you just said kind of bothers me, and fuck you! You know, both present a different message.
You're not going to get your point across if you aimlessly yell at each other.
You don't get it. No. That's crap. No offense, Kiki. But no. She sits there. She acts like every contribution that she's smarter than everyone else. That she's stronger than everyone else. Her precious fucking god is better than all the rest of ours. She's sitting on a golden throne up in her room. And if anyone questions her, she then talks she warps our words and talks circles around us until we don't even know which way is up. And then she goes, "See, I was right the whole time." Fuck off. Hope she gets brained by an ogre.
You don't mean that, you were just angry. Now let me talk for a second.
Should have been her instead of Dad.
What did he say?
Should have been her instead of Dad.
She looks very serious when she says that. Look, I know you're angry, but you don't mean that deep down. And don't give me the I do mean it. What happened to Dad was a tragedy, but that doesn't mean you get to wish it upon someone else. Do I agree with Mona? Not often. And do I think that she sometimes thinks she's on a throne? Yes, I do. But there are reasons why she acts a certain way, and it is some of it because of her god? Maybe. I do not know much about her god. But there are reasons. Do they know what happened to Mona?
But what happened to Mona happened before Bethany and Carver were even born.
Yeah. Okay. Things happened to Mona, and she has opinions, and she wishes to be stronger, smarter. There's a chance that she might want to believe it herself, so she's making her that way.
And sometimes
I cannot tell you. Oops, sorry.
No, go.
I cannot tell you what happened to her, because that is her choice to tell you. But know that there are reasons. And I agree that I don't really know what happened. But
You can go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check.
oh, fuck. Do I have any fortes? Let's find out.
I do.
I don't have any, but It's mid. My diplomacy's mid. 14.
Not bad.
14. We roll meditation plus hate. 8, 14, 15, 16, 18. What did you get in?
I got a 14.
Yeah, he boosts on you. As he just puts his cup down on the sink. We're a family. We've always been a family. No matter what difficult times we've had, we've always stuck together. I don't agree with half of you on half of everything that goes on. I think the Leopold wastes his fucking life doing drugs and planting apple seeds in the desert when he could join the guard and make a life of himself. But I'm not going to sit around making him feel bad about himself for the choices I don't agree with. I don't talk down to him. Not only is he my older brother, but family. See, I wouldn't care if Mona had a bunch of problems, but she doesn't treat us like family. See, we're all going about this together, and she's acting like she's pushing upriver as a singular by herself. She everything has to be on her own, and the rest of us are just dead weight. She has to protect us. She doesn't want to. So, all due respect, fuck her. And fuck her past. As he just turns and walks upstairs.
I got an invite. She just...
Now see, that was a healthy way to share your feelings. And, you know, maybe I can tone back a little bit on recreation. But, you know, it's important to share your heart and just let it be after that.
Bethany just takes one of the flyers.
Yeah.
Hey, sis, did you read the flyer?
No, we were just told really what the party was about.
I think this might be an orgy.
What? She looks over the flyer.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, very provocative imagery that's drawn on the flyer.
Okay,
I mean, it doesn't specifically say orgy, but based entirely off of, like, the wording and the imagery, there's probably going to be a lot of sex going on at the party.
Okay, so only certain people can go.
I mean, we're all old enough, let's be honest.
Yeah, but maybe another time. I thought those were just people dancing. What is... Yeah, you know, we'll take the flyer back. And don't worry about
Hey,
it.
Dan.
You should
Hey,
go.
Dan.
Yeah?
Can Zila just sort of appear and be like, orgy?
Actually, yes, you're right. Zira does appear, and I'm going to roleplay them.
No, this is my character. Literally my character. No, I'll roleplay them if you're gonna add them.
Kiki whispers, I don't think your brother understood what I was saying.
Yeah, obviously.
No, Zira can literally just up from sleeping like the way foxes do, like a cat on the couch, and she heard orgy.
Yeah, so she wakes up. Huh? What's this about? An orgy? I am very, very attentive as she gets up and starts walking over.
Good day to you too.
Are they done fighting?
Would she be invited? Because I know that she said something mostly about us.
They gave you guys plenty of like invites, so presumably.
Oh boy, Red would love this.
Well, it's in a few days, so you can talk to her about it if you both want to go. She gives 2 invites, one for her and one for Mona.
She just holds them. She like holds them the most sassy way possible. Ooh, I like these images. And she just has a big large smile. Also, fuck that about not taking drugs. That's dumb. You should be high at all given times, like I am.
There are times for it, but you know, sometimes you have to have a.
Yeah, it's called all the time.
Well, in your case, it might be valid. Do you need a resupply, by the way?
Oh, can you deal drugs
Hun.
after our job?
Well,
Well, I'm
you
not
do.
gonna take
You
it
do
now.
find. You do find good ones, but hun,
I grow my own, hun.
I'm the Fae.
Oh, I don't even know what works on you then.
Everything, dear.
Oh, well, I'll grow you something special. I think so. I can't even grow a tomato right now.
Kiki's just keeps taking water and everything.
As you say, I can't even grow a tomato right now. Oh, she is? Wait, I know she's an opiate. She pulls out this, like, powder, this bag of powder. Put this on your seed. And put some in your nose. It'll make them grow. This purple powder.
Is this good for the environment?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll do that when we get back.
Oh, Leopold, do you think we should leave the message here or take it with us?
Which message? Oh,
The one that was hung up.
just keep us with us for now. No need for anyone to get confused. We do. Oh, if the other guys come back, tell them that we took a job, a quick side job, and that we'll be back as soon as we're done with the guards. You know, because I'm helping the guards, like someone suggested. He calls up.
Oh yeah, can we have a response because Leopold's yelling
He
that?
doesn't have to.
It'll be funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
who's responding? Who are you yelling at?
The one who stormed out of the room saying Leopold could find a career with the
Oh,
guards.
Yeah, you don't get a response.
That's fine.
No, you can feel the middle finger from here.
All right, I'm gonna go grab my shield, and I'll meet you outside when you're ready.
By the way, just so you guys are aware, so Carver's about 18. That tantrum had the equivalent, gave off the same energy as "You're not my real dad."
Yeah.
Energy. So, I mean,
By the way, the fox, since they don't sleep, she listened to all of that, and she's gonna tell Mona everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
So beware of that powder that she gave you. It's it might help you grow your plant. She doesn't know, but definitely put some on your nose.
I mean, that's his plan.
You
Is
know
he's gonna
that,
take it up to the garden on the roof, spread some around.
You'll
and
know
then...
that Kiki doesn't mind you saying anything because she'd rather the truth be told. Stereotypical stuff.
yeah.
Good.
How do I pronounce this fucking fox's name?
Zilau.
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 Zilau. Oh, Zilau. Do you mind also giving the other invites to when everyone comes back? Because they don't seem to be there right now.
Yeah, dear. I'll give them the invites.
Yeah,
She offers her hand out.
Yeah, she gives her the rest of the invite.
She takes it happily. Zilau just goes and lounges on the couch.
Yeah, so Kiki continues getting her stuff ready, gets and goes. We'll be back.
Zyla, I'm doing a job. Be back soon.
Love you all.
As with that, we will conclude the session.
Lol.
So he's subscribed to our anime channel, and so he's watching to see us on our adventures.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's a subscriber, and he would like to see how the story can.
Mind if... Oh god, that was the wrong voice.
Oh my god, that's such a deep voice. What the fuck?
Wrong
Did you
character.
just have did you just have
That's a
another
good voice.
That was a metal growl. That was a metal growl. That was not a voice.
Did you just have another puberty, my guy?